right, what is going on, everybody? This is OrvieWoah bringing you another Call of Duty video, and today we're going to be talking about the best settings for Modern Warfare 2. I've looked at a few different places to kind of get what I think are the best. I've watched what a couple pros have to say about visibility and things like that, and this is what I've come up with so far. So we just want to jump right into our graphics settings. Remember also that the menus on this game are terrible, so if you're having trouble finding something, remember also that there's different tabs right up here. That confused me for about 2 hours in the beta, trying to figure out where everything was, but we'll start right here. Feel free to pause this as I go through. You can just kind of pick out what you need to change and whatnot. Also, this is for the best visibility and the least like tearing and popping. You can get a little more frames a couple other ways, and you can obviously get better quality other ways, but this is what most, I think, higher level players are running right now for the best visibility on the map and the cleanest running. So full screen borderless is what we run here. This is obviously just going to depend on your settings. We want dynamic resolution off, aspect ratio just set to automatic, VSync off, VSync menus off. I always set a custom frame rate limit. I'm never hitting this, but we want it to actually like stop. We don't want to run this as unlimited. And then on the menus and stuff, I just put 60 and 30. Oops, that shouldn't matter too much, but here on display gamma, we want 2.2. This is a little more just to do with how you want your mouse to interact there. And then high dynamic range, we want off. And then that will switch us back over to our quality tab. Quality presets, we want to render resolution at 100, obviously. This is a big deal here, Fidelity FX CAS, and I run mine at about 90. Play with this to see what works best for you individually. This one is going to be a little bit of a taste or kind of a feel thing. It has to do kind of with the sharpness of your game, but I guarantee you that you're going to want it higher than what it's set on to start with. Looks really good when you run that up. We want Filmic SMAA T2X. Ultra quality on the anti-aliasing. Video memory scale, I put at 85. Texture resolution, normal. Texture filter, anisotropic, high. Nearby level of detail, we want low. Distant level of detail, we want high. Clutter draw distance, long. Particle quality, low. Particle quality level, very low. Turn off your bullet, impact, and spray. Shader quality, low. Tessellation off. Terrain memory on minimum. And then turn off your on-demand texture streaming. That'll take a large chunk off of your GPU and everything. Streaming quality won't matter because we have that turned off, but you can put it on normal if you want. Volumetric quality, we want low. Deferred physics qualities off. Water caustics off. We don't really care about any of that kind of stuff. We're just trying to see players. So shadow map resolution, we want very low. Screen space shadows off. Spot shadow quality, we want low. Spot cache, ultra. Particle lighting, low. Ambient occlusion, off. Don't worry about it. Screen space reflections, off. Static reflection quality, low. And then weather grid volumes, we want off. In the post-processing, we want the low latency, we want that turned off. We want essentially this whole tab off, everything. Depth of field, world motion blur, weapon motion blur, film grain, turn it all the way to 0. We want all of that turned off. If you're in your campaign, you can run this stuff if you want it to look like a little more like a movie, sort of. But when we're playing multiplayer, we want all of these things off. No, they do nothing for us. In the view sections, a little more of this is going to be personal preference. But field of view, I like to run 105. When I'm in Warzone and things like that, I run it all the way up 120 or so. But multiplayer, it just feels, for some reason, I've always played around that 105 section, and it seemed to work the best. Play with that as you want. You want affected here. Weapon field of view, we want default. Third person, if you're running it, you can change that to whatever. I don't really play in that mode. The rest of this stuff doesn't matter too much. So that is what I have found so far to be the most important and best settings for Modern Warfare 2 to get you very good frames and very little tearing, popping, that kind of stuff. Again, there are little tweaks you can make to make things look better if you want that more importantly, or higher frames if you want that more importantly. But this seems to be kind of, I think, the best that we can get at the moment. I'll also be making a video about your NVIDIA settings that you can play with as well. That'll be coming up shortly. And just real quickly, again, I'll just run through this so you can pause if you need to. And other than that, thanks for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.